Adverb. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. It tells you about an action or the way something is done. It tells you how, when, and where an action takes place. A lot of adverbs end in ly but not always. For example, the dog is barking aggressively. I do my work daily. There are bushes everywhere. Let's have a look at the 200 plus most common adverbs in English. Abnormally, abruptly, absently, actually, adversely, afterward, almost, always, amazingly, angrily, anxiously, arrogantly, awkwardly, badly, bashfully, beautifully, bitterly, blindly, boldly, bravely, briefly, brightly, calmly, carefully, carelessly, cautiously, certainly, cheerfully, clearly, cleverly, closely, commonly, continually, correctly, curiously, daily, dearly, deceivingly, deeply, deliberately, delightfully, desperately, diligently, doubtfully, easily, elegantly, energetically, enormously, equally, especially, even, eventually, exactly, excitedly, extremely, far, fast, fatally, fiercely, foolishly, fortunately, frightfully, fully, furiously, generally, generously, gently, gladly, greatly, greedily, happily, hard, harshly, helpfully, helplessly, here, highly, honestly, hopelessly, immediately, inadequately, inquisitively, instantly, intensely, interestingly, inwardly, irritably, jealously, jovially, joyfully, kiddingly, kindly, knowingly, knowledgeably, likely, lively, longingly, loosely, loudly, lovingly, loyally, madly, merrily, miserably, mockingly, more, mortally, mysteriously, naturally, nearly, nervously, never, nicely, noisily, obediently, officially, only, openly, optimistically, painfully, patiently, perfectly, physically, playfully, politely, powerfully, promptly, properly, proudly, punctually, questionably, quicker, quickly, quietly, rapidly, rarely, really, reassuringly, regularly, reluctantly, repeatedly, restfully, righteously, rightfully, roughly, rudely, sadly, safely, scarcely, searchingly, seemingly, seldom, selfishly, seriously, silently, sleepily, slowly, smoothly, softly, solemnly, sometimes, soon, speedily, strictly, stubbornly, stupidly, suddenly, supposedly, surprisingly, suspiciously, sweetly, swiftly, terribly, thankfully, thoroughly, thoughtfully, tightly, tomorrow, tonight, too, tremendously, truly, truthfully, ultimately, unexpectedly, unfortunately, unhappily, unnecessarily, unwillingly, upbeat, upright, upward, urgently, usefully, uselessly, usually, vacantly, vaguely, vastly, verbally, viciously, victoriously, violently, vivaciously, voluntarily, warmly, wearily, well, wholly, wildly, wisely, wonderfully, wrongly, yearly, youthfully,